Is entitled The Minhag for Certain Women to Shave Off Their Hair, Part 2. Part 1, we had an introduction in general. When we approach topics, we don't approach them with the gut, whatever the topic it is, Kodesh or Hol. We just have certain intuitive reactions and we assume that's emes, that's true. That's not a healthy, rational approach. We have to approach everywhere with Chachma, Bina, and Dat. Look at the facts, analyze the basic facts, and then we can have some intuition. But we just jump to a certain intuition on the topic. To me, that is not clear, rational, mature thinking in any topic. When it comes to Torah and Mitzvah, this person is going to go by what's intuitive. You're going to go ahead and abstain from Shatnez. Shatnez doesn't sound very intuitive. Paraduma certainly doesn't. It's counterintuitive. He becomes Tameh, he becomes Tahor. The intuitive faculty is not what guides us. Only after Chachma Divina, then intuitive faculty could come in. So you have to be very nervous. Doesn't mean that the intuitive faculty never hits on something. Person goes out, the Gemara says that a woman sees a guest and she has a pretty good feel for that guest, and you should take that into consideration, what her opinion is. But she never met the person, just intuitive. Yes, there's a certain Bina Yiseva that women have where the intuitive faculty plays a very important role. So at certain times you can assess a person to a degree. So that doesn't play any role, but I say approach it with caution. So here too, sounds crazy. Shaving your hair, dismiss the whole thing. It's a minhag shtus. Doesn't make any sense. Perish the thought. I don't think that's the approach of a Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chacham says, let me look into the sugya. Does it sound funny to me? Does it sound that counterintuitive? It does. But I'm going to still look into sources. So it's not in the Gemara, it's not in the Rishonim. Some do want to say it's hinted at in the Zohar, but it's not so clear. But what we have is Chatam Sofair. Chatam Sofair, one of the giants of the Achronim, lived in the early part of the 19th century, the 1800s. He dealt with many, many topics, very well known, combating the Reform movement. He coined the term As Chadash Asur Min Torah. He applied, the term was actually from the Gemara, but he applied it that all these new things, bringing an organ into the shul, taking away the Mechitza Chadash, watch out for new things, watch out for new things. It's destroying Torah Judaism. And Chatam Sofair was not just an Achron, he was one of the Gedolei Achronim. He's considered to be on a very, very, very high level in the Achronim, the last 500 years of scholarship. So he talks about this topic. We should take it seriously as a sheet, as something. Shouldn't just be dismissed. But Chatam Sofair mentioned something. So Yoredeya Kuf Tzadi, he approaches the topic sort of through the back door. Because what's his question? His question is in Kuf Tzadi. He writes, Kalot shetovlot sarotehen arukot. They have hair. The Kala has long hair, and she's going to go to the mikvah. And she's going to cut off her hair after the wedding night. She's going to be shaving her hair off. Imkain, maybe there's a problem of what? Of a chatzitza. Maybe there's a problem of chatzitza. Why? Because the poskim say if you're about to cut your nails off, you're about to get a haircut, and you're about to go to the mikvah, so you cut your nails off first. Why? Because since these nails are going to be removed soon, you want to remove them, so then it's as if it's a chatzitza. It's an unwanted part on your body, and therefore it's a chatzitza. It's a separation when you go to the mikvah. So that's why. Anything that's normally cut, the hair's normally shaved and stuff like that on the legs, that we do that before, because that could be issues of chatzitza. So the Chatam Sofair brings up the topic regarding a woman cutting off her hair. He says, wait a second. After the wedding, she's going to cut off her hair. So maybe now, before she goes to the mikvah, it's a problem. So when he gives the answer in Yoredei, because he doesn't just say, oh, this whole minhag's crazy, stop the minhag, throw it out, and then he won't have an issue with her going to the mikvah before the wedding with all her hair, because she's not going to cut it off because this is a minhag shtus and I'm going to put a stop to it. He doesn't say that. What he does say is that, yes, she's going to cut it off. It's true. But that's not immediate. So right now it's Tuesday. She's going to mikvah on Tuesday. Is she planning cutting off the hair in the next hour, 2 hours? No. The wedding is Wednesday night. And only after the wedding she's going to go ahead and cut the hair off. So therefore that's not omed. It's not standing and ready to be cut off. So it goes into the technical halachot of what does it mean? It's about to be removed. And he says this is not a case where it's about to be removed. So therefore, since it's not a case where it's about to be removed, therefore it's not a chatzitza now. But what comes out from this short tshuva is that he's not saying this a minhag shtus. He seems to be accepting there's such a minhag and then just working the halacha of tevila and chatzitza. And if he held it shtus and it's wrong, it's not right for a woman to shave her hair. Lo tidganer ba'ala. It makes her look in an unbecoming way in front of her husband, that he should say that it's a bad minhag, it's a wrong minhag. He doesn't. He accepts the minhag and then he works with the halachic ramifications that result from the minhag. So here we have a very major source, Chatam Sofair, who's not praising, saying, oh, so no, maybe he's not talking directly about the minhag, but he is accepting that there is such a minhag. So now the question is, where do we go from here? Where's this from? What do the Gedolim say about this? Does Rav Yosef talk about it? The answer is he talks about it. Does Rav Moshe talk about it? Yes. B'ez Hashem will explore in a way that I consider to be a way of Chachma and Bina and Dat. Shalom.